Hey there, it's Dr. Claw here to walk you through how you might most efficiently use Yellowdig in this class. So at this point, we've been using it since the beginning of the week, and there's enough content on Yellowdig that I can walk you through a little bit of how to navigate it, how to find things that are going to be most helpful for you as you work through the class materials. Okay, so I'm just on my feed right now. I'm not using any kind of filter. As you can see, the Add Filters button is empty. So we're going to start here. You're going to log in, and if I haven't pinned a post to the top, then it'll just show you whatever is new. I will periodically pin posts to the top like I did with the poll that you all completed. So there are a few things that I suggest you do. I mentioned the other day following me. And you can do that in community, and you click on a person and it will give you the option to follow them. Another thing I suggest you do is when you are following me, or even if you're not, you can do this add filters and you can click on board owner's content. Now, this is going to give you a lot because I'm the board owner, and as you all know, I'm doing not only a lot of pinning, but a lot of commenting on all of your posts and your comments and everything. So there is going to be a lot of content still when you get to this filtered by board owner content. However, I've done a couple of things to try to help guide you if you are trying to follow along, because sometimes I pose questions to the class in comments on someone else's pin or in a comment on someone else's comment. So when that's the case, I will put the question in bold, and I try to do that both in my own pins and in my own comments. So for instance, here in this post on alliteration, I've put in bold the question I want you all to think about. You'll also see, let's see, here's a good example. So Ellie posted a reply to one of my pins. This one was about the claim formula. And in my reply to her comment, I put in bold a question for you all to think about. So does Ellie's claim adhere to the claim formula? If so, how? If not, what needs tweaking? So these moments are moments where I feel like there's something one of your classmates has posted that is useful for us all to be thinking about and for us all to be talking about. So it is worth looking through my post and looking for those little bold moments. And you'll see here, in fact, Bailey noticed something about the sounds in that video I posted, and I introduced a literary term that I put in bold here. So what she noticed was alliteration, and then, as you know, I posted something about that a little bit later. So that, I would suggest, is one of the easiest ways to spot what questions am I posing for you, and what am I emphasizing for you in this class. So look for those bold moments. Now, the other thing I would suggest is thinking about what kind of information you're looking for when you're navigating to Yellowdig. As you know, you have to include a topic tag with every post, like you see right here. So I've got 3 of them. And that's another way that you can filter content. So you can just go to one of the tags, like, okay, I want to see what everybody's saying about supernatural bodies right now. So what are all those pins? And that's going to show you pins should be from everybody. Let me make sure. Yeah, so it's no longer filtered by just my content. So when you do choose a topic tag, that removes other filters that you may have had on. So you can see there's a pin from me, but then there's also a pin from one of your classmates, Stephen. And he and I have actually had a kind of entertaining conversation here. And so that's probably the easiest way for you to start navigating through Yellowdig. And you might notice, I don't know if your computer is going to do this, but there are 2 scroll bars. There's this one on the edge of my screen. That's the big canvas scroll bar. So that's going to change which part of the canvas screen you see, and then there's the smaller scroll bar that does Yellowdig. So if you get to like the bottom, you're like, oh, I can't see anymore. That's because you're scrolling in Canvas rather than on Yellowdig. Yeah, so that is probably all you need to know about being able to narrow down and use Yellowdig more effectively than just like sitting on the feed and scrolling and being like, I don't know what I'm looking for. So hopefully that will help you out. Thanks for listening.